Infernal layers, the one that wouldn't quit. Lucien Luke Ashborne wiped down the café counter, reveling in the mortal simplicity of a well-polished espresso machine. The Devil's Brew had become a local staple, partly for its world-class coffee, partly for its over-the-top demon-themed decor, and mostly because customers left feeling mysteriously invigorated after drinking his brews. It wasn't his fault. When a high-born prince of the infernal dominion crafts you a macchiato, it just does things to you. For the past 5 years, Lucien had lived a peaceful mortal life, roasting beans, perfecting latte art, and most importantly, dodging his demonic inheritance. But the demon realm never forgot, and neither did Baelzithar, Solicitor of the First Circle. It always started the same way. The bell on the cafe door jingled. Lucien looked up, hoping for a normal customer. Instead, a demon in a three-piece suit meticulously adjusted his tie with ink-stained claws. Baelzithar was tall, lean, and distressingly professional. His glasses gleamed ominously, reflecting fine print that was probably binding on a metaphysical level. He carried a briefcase brimming with scrolls, quills, and contracts written in Lucien's blood, drawn from a very old, very unfortunate paper cut. "Lucien, I must once again remind you of your obligations," Baelzithar said. "Nope," Lucien responded, then slid the contract off the counter and into the trash. Baelzithar, unbothered, snapped his fingers. The contract reappeared, hovering mid-air, now with an extra page. "Baelzithar, you are the rightful ruler of the Ashborne Dominion. Your absence has caused significant inefficiencies. Productivity is down 32%. The lower demons are beginning to unionize." "Good for them," Lucien replied. "I support workers' rights." Lucien handed him a cup of Hell's Delight espresso, a house blend technically non-magical, but definitely capable of extending a mortal's lifespan by a decade. Baelzithar took a sip. For a moment he forgot his mission entirely. His eyes rolled back in pleasure before he caught himself, straightening his tie. Baelzithar. "Damn it, Lucien, that's good." Baelzithar wasn't allowed to force Lucien back to the demon realm. He still had free will, but he could trick him into signing himself away. And so, the legal warfare began. One morning, a man arrived with a shipment of coffee beans. Lucien, bleary-eyed, glanced at the delivery form. Signature required. He grabbed a pen, then paused. Wait, this wasn't the normal delivery guy. Lucien squinted at the fine print. By signing this document, Lucien Ashborne acknowledges receipt of these goods and, as such, formally agrees to return to his position as ruler of the Ashborne Dominion. Lucien slowly put the pen down. He looked up. Baelzithar grinned. "Nice try," Lucien muttered, shoving the clipboard into the espresso grinder. One of Lucien's old mortal friends got married, a simple ceremony, good cake, no demons. A guest book sat at the entrance. "Sign here to wish the couple well." Lucien flipped through the pages and froze. Fine print at the bottom. "By signing this book, you wish the couple eternal joy and also formally accept your duties as heir to the Ashborne Dominion." Lucien yelped, slamming the book shut. He turned to the wedding officiant, who looked suspiciously like Baelzithar wearing a false moustache. Next, a regular customer. A sweet old lady. I handed Lucien a thank you card. It had a little gold envelope inside. "A free spa day for all your hard work." Lucien touched, opened it. Inside was a legally binding contract. "Baelzithar, congratulations. You've won an all-expenses-paid eternity ruling the Ashborne Dominion." Lucien threw the card directly into the milk steamer. It went on for months. Every day a new contract, a new trick, a new legal ambush. Baelzithar disguised one as a latte art tutorial. Lucien almost fell for it. Then came the health inspector incident. A city inspector walked in one morning, eyed the demonic decor and frowned. "Sir, is this an actual demonic café?" Lucien froze. Baelzithar, sensing weakness, stepped forward. "Technically, yes. In fact, the owner is legally—" Lucien shoved a croissant into Baelzithar's mouth. Lucien said quickly, "It's a theme café. It's all satire." The inspector stared at the floating, flaming menu, the glowing runes on the tip jar, and the barista with literal fangs. "A very committed theme café," Lucien added weakly. The health inspector demanding to see the business license. "I'm going to need to see your business license," he said. Lucien did not have one. Baelzithar smiled triumphantly. "I can help with that," he said, sliding a contract across the counter. Lucien panicked. His only option was to sign the health inspector up for a free pastry loyalty card, distracting him long enough to shove Baelzithar out the back door and slap a closed for renovations sign on the window. Later that night, Baelzithar returned, suit slightly disheveled, eyes glowing with frustration. "I will not give up. You are the rightful heir." "Take a vacation," Lucien said, handing him a free biscotti. Baelzithar muttered something deeply unholy before taking a bite. His shoulders relaxed. "You're still going to keep trying, aren't you?" Lucien sighed. Baelzithar, mouthful of possibly divine biscotti, simply nodded. "Fine, but if you're going to show up every day, you're going to start paying for coffee," Lucien declared. Baelzithar paused. "On one condition," Baelzithar replied. "What?" Lucien groaned. "I want a frequent customer discount," Baelzithar demanded with a smirk. Lucien screamed into a bag of espresso beans. Baelzithar never stopped trying to trick Lucien into signing a contract. Lucien never stopped resisting. In the meantime, Baelzithar became a regular at the Devil's Brew. He ordered the same espresso every morning. And he always paid full price, except for the one customer punch card he used exactly once, just to annoy Lucien. "The demon realm hath no fury like a solicitor who won't quit,"